You're an asshole, three-ball Josh. That's why you have no friends. You like shooting furry critters and you live off beer and pizza, three-ball Josh.
Munch my taint. Hello, boys and girls. Three-ball Josh here. And it's that time of year again. 'Tis the season for Three-ball Josh to be a total Scrooge. Gotta tell you, Christmas time, not a fan. My goodness, just the sheer insanity around this time with trying to get people gifts and trying to return the crappy gifts that you get or saving them until next year to give off to somebody else. But what is Christmas about really? Is it about the birth of Christ? Is it about togetherness? Or is it about Polar Bear Cola commercials and the Christmas bonanza at your local department store? To me, it's all about a bunch of BS, and I'll be happy to explain to you. First of all, let's talk about the birth of Christ. Now, for a while, this was one of the reasons why I haven't been a fan for a while. In all honesty, I can't tell you the last time that I felt the Christmas spirit. And like I said, a lot of it had to do with the whole birth of Christ thing. Somehow, religious scholars figured out that he wasn't born on December 25th, but more likely in April, or May, or mid-October, or some other time other than December 25th. So why do we celebrate Christmas at that time? Simple. The winter solstice, or the pagan holiday of Yule, which is now synonymous with Christmas, was celebrated around that time. So way back in the day, the church decided to put Christmas on December 25th because they really didn't know when Jesus was born also. They decided to put it there because it was close to the pagan holiday and helped make it easier for pagans to convert over to Christianity. And that's why everything that, is big on Christmas, all the traditions like the Christmas trees and hanging up stockings, and even the biggest anti-Semite himself, I'm talking about Santa Claus because he hates Jewish kids, all pagan in origin. After a while, I was like, alright, you know what, it didn't bother me anymore. I don't even care about that. But still, I could not get into the Christmas spirit. And I started thinking about, the other things. What about the whole, 'tis the season for giving? I tell you what, why don't you give my ass a big wet kiss, because that's just horseshit. The whole thing about giving, in my mind, probably came from the department stores with their Christmas blowout, everything must go. Now, it's true that I do in fact prefer giving gifts than receiving them, which is one of the reasons why I don't do birthdays, or at least my birthdays, I'll go and celebrate yours all you want, but I don't do a damn thing for mine. Anyway. However, some blow this whole gift-giving thing way out of proportion. Like some little spoiled bastards getting pissed off about, the sweater they got, or socks, and quite frankly, I love socks. There's little in life better than putting on a brand new, fresh pair of socks. And that's the honest truth. I love it. But then you got assholes giving crappy gifts, and you all know you get them, and you probably even given some, the whole white elephant Christmas present or whatever. It's all a bunch of fake hoo-ha. Say, oh, gee, thanks. Sweaters. Fucking hideous. I love it. This is the greatest sweater. I will wear it all the time. It's going to be lining my dog cage. And as for the whole togetherness thing, sure, maybe you can't spend time with your family all year long, and let's face it, there's a lot of people who don't want to. But don't make the holidays a reason. If you need if you need an excuse to spend time with your family, you should really reevaluate yourself. And besides, who wants to fight the crazy traffic out on the interstate or deal with the thousands, the hordes of assholes at the airport trying to, get through and all that stuff? Then you're going to be sitting on a 5-hour flight, sitting next to some crying baby and some fat dude that reeks of friggin' ass and foot wrapped in leathery burnt bacon. It's just, I hate it. So, why not spend time with your family in the summertime when it's nice and warm or some shit? Don't make an excuse to visit your family. Now, the one that really gets to me is the whole goodwill towards man thing. This is the one time of year when you're supposed to care about your fellow man. I hope you choke on one of those little nasty green things in that friggin' fruitcake. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to wish death upon anybody, but I think you should go ahead and suffer a good 90 seconds without oxygen just to get a newfound respect for life. Why the hell would you want to spread goodwill towards man once a year? If you're really a caring person, you're going to do it all year long. So to say that this is the season to care about your fellow man, that makes you a self-righteous, hypocritical whore. There's a million other reasons why I don't really care too much for Christmas, but that's pretty much the good summation of it. So, and I just want to specify real quick that these are my personal reasons why I don't like Christmas. Does this mean I think everyone should hate Christmas? Absolutely not. You believe what you want to believe. You celebrate what and however you want to celebrate. More power to you. If I wasn't Three Ball Josh, I'd wish I was.